Hello everyone, 大家好. Welcome to Learn Mandarin Chinese in 5 minutes YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about the origin of the dragon boat race and Zhong Kui. Before we get started, do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. 端午 better known as the Dragon Boat Festival, has a history of more than 2,000 years. 端午节 is celebrated by the Chinese communities all over the world on the 5th day and 5th month of the lunar calendar, which is June 3rd, under the Gregorian calendar. On this day, one of the most popular activities is the dragon boat race. This form of activity is commonly found in southern China. In the northern cities near to rivers and lakes, this custom is celebrated through dragon dances, a dry type of dragon boat race. In 1991, the International Dragon Boat Federation was established, and dragon boat racing is practiced in over 60 countries around the world, including China, who boasts 50 million dragon boaters. What is the origin of dragon boat race? There are two versions to this. The first version is according to a book written by Mr. Wen Yiduo called 端节 Kao, stating that dragon boats existed a few thousand years before the drowning of Qu Yuan. The ancient people of Yue worshipped dragons as totem and considered themselves as descendants. They even had the custom of cutting their hair short and tattooed their bodies. And on the 5th day of the 5th month, they would hold a grand totem festival to worship the dragon. They built their boats to resemble a dragon and had dragon boat races as well as throwing food stuffed in bamboos as worship. Second version is according to the historical origins written in the book called 园林千年龙船, literally translated to mean 园林 Millennium Dragon Boat. This version indicated that 园林 Dragon Boat originated in ancient times and the object of worship was Panhu, the common ancestor of all ethnic groups in Wuxi. According to the book, Pan Hu once settled in Banxi Stone Cave and had 6 sons and 6 daughters. The sons and daughters married each other and multiplied into 6 ethnic groups of Miao, Yao, Dong, Tu, She, Li. After Pan Hu's death, the 6 tribes invited the shaman to a banquet in order to call back his spirit. However, because of the dense forest in Yuanling Mountain, the shaman didn't know where his soul was. So he asked people of all ethnic groups to build a dragon boat in order to rush through rivers and shouting for his spirit. This later evolved into a boating and soul-raising activity. The Yuanling dragon boat originated 5,000 years ago, and so it was more than 3,000 years earlier than the commemoration of Qu Yuan. Do you know that 端午节 is also considered a day of getting rid of evil spirits? One of the items that people in China use on this day to ward off evil spirits is to hang the portrait of Zhong Kui. This portrait did not exist before the Tang Dynasty.
The first portrait was by a master painter by the name of Wu Daozi. He was a painter during the Emperor Tang Xuanzong's reign. According to the story, Emperor Tang Xuanzong got ill after spending a day at Xing Li Shan. He fell asleep while resting and had a bizarre dream. He dreamt a little ghost stole Yang Guifei's sachet and his jade flute. Upon seeing this, Emperor Tang asked who he was. The little ghost replied, I am Xu Hao. I drain away people's property and make happy events turn into sorrows. The emperor was furious and was about to call the warriors to capture him when suddenly he saw a big ghost running towards him. He had a torn hat on his head, clothed in a blue robe, wearing a horn belt. One foot was bare, the other foot was wearing an old court boots, and blinded in one eye. As soon as the little ghost saw the big ghost, he tried to flee but was caught. The big ghost stretched out his index finger to gouge out the little ghost's eyes, and then split his body apart and ate it. Emperor Xuanzong asked, Who are you? The big ghost said, I am Zhong Kui, a scholar of Zhongnan. I was selected as a jinshi in martial arts, but was dismissed because of my ugly appearance, and hence killed myself at the imperial gates. He asked the emperor to take pity on him and to give him a green robe for burial. In return, Zhong Kui swore to get rid of all the evil spirits for the emperor. After speaking, Emperor Xuanzong woke up from the dream, and the pain that had plagued him for many days disappeared. Emperor Xuanzong then summoned Wu Daozi to draw the image in his dream. Wu Daozi obeyed and started to draw. He was like in a trance and seemed to see Zhong Kui in front of him. He took out his paintbrush and drew away without stopping. After he finished the portrait, Emperor Xuanzong saw that the portrait of Zhong Kui was exactly the same as the image in his dream. He caught the little ghost with his left hand, and his index finger digs out its eyes. Emperor Xuanzong marveled at the vividness of Wu Daozi's paintings and said, It's like you and I have the same dream. No matter whether this story is true or otherwise, one thing for sure is we get to enjoy the delicious rice dumplings while watching dragon boat races.
That is all we have for you today. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are interested in our videos. Thank you. 我们的视频就到此结束，谢谢大家。